Man, I want to talk about this Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan, rumor or possibility. I just seen an interview with Eddie Hearn, and he was talking about it. He's not real happy with Khan facing Terrence Crawford, not because he don't think Khan can beat Crawford. He just wants the Carol Brook Amir Khan fight because it's a great fight for the UK, and he said Khan can make double the money fighting Brook. So essentially, I guess Khan can make $10 million fighting Brook, opposed to making $5 million versus Crawford. But to me, if the fight go off, to me it'd be a pretty good fight, simply because yes, Terrence Crawford has shown that he can fight at 147. Amir Khan has been at 147 a couple years now, because we all know Amir Khan came from 142. So over the last over the last 10 years, Amir Khan has to be one of the best five lightweights over the last 10 years, or over the last, if you want to narrow it down, over the last 5 or 6 years, you got to put Bradley up in there. You have to put Devin Alexander in there. You got to put Danny Garcia in there, and of course you got to put Crawford in there, which was he was undisputed. So yeah, Amir Khan is in there, and Amir Khan moved up. So if they fight, we can get the best of both worlds. We can get these two guys moved up from 140, so we can see them fight. They never got to fight at 140, so they're gonna fight. If they fight, they'll fight at 147. Eddie Hearn said he'll know over the next couple weeks if that fight is going to be signed. He also said that, like I said, he said that Amir Khan can make double the money fighting Brook. I don't doubt that, because the UK they've been waiting on that fight for the last 5 or 6 years, and it's been some discrepancy of about the weight. Amir Khan wants to fight at 147. Brook wants to fight at 154. They can just meet somewhere in the middle. You know, Eddie Hearn said today that Brook's weight is pretty good. Brook is walking around at, I guess he said Brook is walking around right now at about 154 or whatever. So he said Brook is in shape. I didn't know Brook was fighting this Saturday. I guess Brook fighting this Saturday. See if I can catch it. But yeah, man. To me, it's not this fight. If Terrence Crawford fight Amir Khan, there's no walk in the park for Terrence Crawford. Amir Khan, to me, in my personal opinion, Amir Khan is one of the best boxers, you know what I'm saying, today. The man can box. That's one thing Amir Khan can do. He can box. Now, he gets hurt a lot in fights, and I mean, it's a little bit overstated that he always get hurt or always get knocked out. He don't always get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked out, stopped by Prescott. He got knocked out by Canelo. He got knocked out by Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's been knocked down a couple times, but he's never been he hasn't been knocked out like constantly, like everybody kind of overhyped it. Like he always get knocked out or he always get hurt. Now his last fight, he didn't look particularly good. He did get hurt. He did get hurt in that fight a couple times. He didn't look great. So I don't know. Amir Khan, if he come on his game, if he's on his game, if that's just a night that he's on, then Terrence Crawford can have some problems, at least for the first 5 or 6 rounds. Until Terrence Crawford is one thing about getting used to Amir Khan's speed. That's what Paul Malignaggi used to say. Paul Malignaggi said that Amir Khan's speed is hard to get used to. You have to get used to the rhythm and his speed. Amir Khan Amir Khan he doesn't fight smart. If Amir Khan fought behind it, like I like the way Virgil Hunter had Amir Khan looking, because Virgil Hunter kind of slowed him down a little bit. Now he still got hurt a couple times when he fought under Virgil Hunter, but it wasn't as much as it was. Yeah, he got stopped by Canelo. Canelo was a bigger fighter. He caught that chin, and it was nighty night. But he was outboxing Canelo before he got knocked out. So he just got caught. Canelo came in there, jab to the body, and then he feint Amir Khan to the body, changed Amir Khan eye level, and then he just went up top, boom, and just cleaned him up. That's what you do. So, you know, but like I said, if Amir Khan come on his game, then he can give Crawford a run for his money. Like really, truly, a run for his money. I would like to see the fight because I would like to see how would Crawford deal with Amir Khan. I want to see how he would. What's up, Zone? I want to see how Amir Khan will deal with you know, I mean, I want to see how Terrence Crawford deal with Amir Khan. That's what I want to see. I always wanted to see a couple fighters. What's up, Hypelo? Hypelo, oh yeah, Hypelo is in here. Khan is going to lose. Crawford is just levels above. Yeah, yeah. Crawford is. I believe Crawford is fighting at the top of his game right now. But you know, Amir Khan can fight. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan has the tools to give Terrence Crawford all the problems that he wants. Because if people go back and look at that Gamboa fight, it took Amir Khan, I mean, it took Crawford a little while to catch up with Gamboa's speed and in his his hand speed. I think he was taken back by how fast Gamboa was. So it will be that times five with Amir Khan because Amir Khan throws like 3 and 4 punch combinations. So I just want to see how he deals with that, and I want to see what kind of adjustments Terrence Crawford make. To me, all these guys, all these welterweights, you know what I'm saying, got to fight anyway because we fail to realize Amir Khan still hasn't fought Spence. Amir Khan still haven't fought Keith Thurman. Amir Khan hasn't fought Danny Garcia. I mean, yeah, he fought Danny Garcia at 140. He still hasn't fought your boy. What's your boy name? Sean Porter. So it's still some fighters at 147 that Amir Khan needs to fight. And then Amir Khan been at 147 for a couple years, and he still haven't fought those guys. It's time to take the YTBC to a new level. Yeah. But I would love to see that fight, man. Eddie Hearn said he'll know something in about a couple weeks. He not really fond of Amir Khan taking that fight, but he said if Amir Khan take that fight, you know what I'm saying, he's all for it. Khan might beat him. Khan definitely, like I said, Khan definitely had the style to give Crawford a lot of problems. But I like the fact that Bob Arum is putting up money and bringing guys in. So people can't say that Bob Arum ain't willing to pay money for Crawford to fight these welterweights. Because if Bob Arum is willing to give Amir Khan $5 million, you know what I'm saying? That means he's willing to give Keith Thurman the money he wants. He's willing to give Spence the money he wants. He's willing to give Sean Porter the money he wants. He offered Danny Garcia $3 million, and he offered Danny Garcia $3 million and Danny Garcia was coming off a loss. So he's willing to pay the money. So I don't want to hear people say Bob Arum is not gonna pay these guys the money. No, ESPN and ESPN is backing Bob Arum. So ESPN is putting his money up, man. ESPN got money, man. ESPN money is long. ESPN owns Fox, and Disney owns ESPN. So it's a lot of money in there, man. So don't tell me that they can't go and fight on ESPN, have an ESPN, whatever they gonna do, joint pay per view, for Spence or for Keith Thurman or for anybody over there in the PBC. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fight can happen. I think the other welterweight fights can happen too. Sick of Khan and the hand speed argument. Well, I mean, that's his calling card. That's Amir Khan's calling card. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan can come in there. He can come in there and hey, give you some great rounds. It's just he gets caught. Now, when he get caught, he gets in trouble. He gets staggered. He gets bewildered. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I wouldn't mind seeing the fight though. It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the best fight at 147. It's not the best fight, but it's a good fight. It's a good fight for now to hold us off until we get to the upper echelon of the welterweight division. It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Crawford fight no goddamn what's the dude name they was talking about him fighting? They was talking about him fighting the dude that Keith Thurman made quit in the corner. Collazo. Yeah, I don't want to see Crawford fight no Collazo. I'd rather see Amir Khan than Collazo. That's what I mean. What? Who would y'all rather see, Collazo or Amir Khan fight Crawford? I think it's a more exciting fight if he fight Khan. Yo, Khan isn't going to deliver it in a big fight against the pound for pound king. No way he'll land a few combos and then all it's going to be spaghetti legs all over again. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm sick of Collazo. I'm sick of seeing Collazo. Collazo been around a long time, man. Do y'all realize how long Collazo been around? That man fought Berto back in the day. And Collazo fought Berto when Berto was supposed to be the man at 147. What was that? 2006, 2007. That's when Berto was climbing the ladder. What was that? 2006, 2007, somewhere up in there. I'm sick of seeing Collazo. Collazo fought Ricky Hatton, I believe, too. Even though I thought he beat Ricky Hatton. He fought Collazo fought Shane Mosley. I'm sick of seeing Collazo, man. Collazo can fight on another circuit. I mean, yeah, he just won a big fight. I mean, I ain't gonna say he won a big fight, but Collazo just won his last fight. You know, looked real good doing it, but come on, man. I mean, at least, you know what I'm saying? At least Amir Khan has been a multiple champion, man. You know, I know, was Collazo a 147 pound champion? I'm trying to figure out, did Collazo ever win the title at 147? I think he did. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, you know, Collazo was tough, rugged fighter, but it's just something about Collazo, man, that just turns me off about Collazo. Oh, he won a WBA welterweight championship. Okay, who did he lose it to? Did he lose it to? Did he lose it to Ricky? No, no. Who did he lose it to? Berto. Let me look it up, man. He lost to Hatton. Oh, okay, okay. Because that's how Mayweather got the belt, right? That's how Mayweather got the WBA from Hatton. What did he? Man, I'm all mixed up, dude. Let me see. Oh, Hatton, because I'm about to say I don't think Hatton had a belt when he fought Mayweather. Okay, he vacated. Okay, okay. Man, what y'all think about that Dillian White Shashura fight? Man, that gonna be a barn burner right there, man. If you want to sit back and have some popcorn and want to see some exciting fight, that gonna be an exciting fight right there, boy. Yeah, I got Dillian White winning. He's a little bit more well rounded. But I wouldn't put it past Chris to to get with Dillian White either, because hey, if they both can go in there and start throwing punches at each other, shit, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get clipped at that point. But I don't think Dillian White gonna go in. I don't think Dillian White gonna go in all, you know, reckless abandon like he did that first fight. Dillian White went in reckless abandon. I think Dillian White fought Derek fight. He fought Derek fight, and that's why the fight looked like it did. Because really, Dillian White can box a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He can box a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got some power. He's not the best boxer in the world, but he can box a little bit. I want to see how Keith Thurman gonna look against Jose Cito Lopez. Victor. Victor what? Victor Ortiz coming back? Who Victor Ortiz fighting? I want to see Keith Thurman clean up Jose Cito. Man, where have Jose Cito Lopez been, dude? I haven't seen Jose Cito Lopez in a while, man. Where they get him at? I haven't seen Cito Lopez in a while. I don't. When the last time that man fought, man? I'm finna look this up, man. When the last time Jose Cito Lopez fought? I haven't seen him on TV in a long time, and I haven't seen Jose Cito Lopez since he broke Victor Ortiz's jaw. Probably, I don't know, man. Somewhere up in there. Let me see when the last time this man fought, man. Jose Cito Lopez. That boy been around for a minute. Okay, I guess he fought in 2018 against Miguel Cruz, and he beat him. He was undefeated. He fought once in 2017. He fought once in 2016. Once he fought Andre Berto, lost against Andre Berto. Yeah, that's the last time I seen Jose Cito Lopez when he lost to Andre Berto. Yeah, that was the last time. And man, that was 3 years ago, man. But he fought one time each year since then, but nobody really that I know, nobody good. Keith Thurman got to go in there and knock Jose Cito Lopez out, man. Even if he is coming back from a layoff, man, he got to clean Jose Cito Lopez up, man. Clean him right up. And I guess after that, Keith Thurman going I think he gonna fight Sean Porter after Sean Porter fight. I don't know, man. Man, Ugis might beat Sean Porter, man. I gotta go look at that again, man, because I gotta go analyze that again because I don't see Sean Porter is not the type of fighter which I can look at and say he gonna win that fight. Sean Porter can lose against Ugis, man. So I don't know how. Yeah. I was about to say that because that boy Ugis is hungry and that motherfucker strong too, man. And he like to go to the body too. This kind of almost remind me of how Sean Porter dismissed Kell Brook. Y'all remember how Sean Porter and his father dismissed Kell Brook? Kell Brook was a strong, sturdy fighter, just like Ugis. That strong frame, sturdy fighter that fights physical. And they were all and they showed up at Kell Brook workout. They was talking about how Kell Brook, how you think you gonna beat my son and you never beat anybody. Who have you beaten? And it kind of feels the same way, just how that fight was. I think Ugis might beat him, man. I think Ugis. I think Keith Thurman gonna be fighting Ugis. Thurman should stop Lopez early if he's still the same. Yeah. He should stop. He should stop Lopez fifth round, no later. No later than the fifth round, man. No later than the fifth round. But Hypelo, what you think about that Ugis and Sean Porter fight, man? Who y'all got on that fight? I know Zone said he got Ugis in the upset. I got Ugis in the upset, man. Because I was thinking about that when that fight was announced. I was like, that's not a fight that I'm gonna automatically say Sean Porter can win. Because Sean Porter got that he got a rugged style, yes. But like I said, if you're mentally strong and if you fight Sean Porter like either is like this. You either gotta have Keith Thurman skills to be able to change it up, walk forward, and fight off your back foot, or either you have to have that I'm going to meet you head on because Sean Porter fights in a bully style, and if you can take the physicality out of Sean Porter, then you're going to beat Sean Porter. That's what Brook did. Brook took that physicality out of Sean Porter. Sean Porter went up against somebody that was just as strong as him in the ring, and he was taken back by that because he's so used to being the more physical guy in the ring. And I think Ugas is gonna be just as strong as him. Ugas been around for a little while, man. He's been a fighter that had to fight his way back. I think he had a couple losses early in his career, so he had to fight his way back. He probably fought in a lot of people's hometowns, so that makes you mentally strong. You know what I'm saying? When you have to go on the road, you don't he he don't have the spotlight like most of these guys got. So he's hungry, man. And Sean Porter better be on his P's and Q's, boy. I know he walking around displaying that WBC title everywhere he goes. Let me see. Ever since. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm kind of off that Fury Wilder fight. But I heard Eddie Hearn said that Joshua said he want to fight both of them. He prefer to fight Wilder first. He said he thinks Wilder is the easier fight between both of them. He said Fury is a tough fight, and I agree. Right now, at this moment, I would have to pick Fury to beat both of them. I mean, he already, in my opinion, beat Wilder. I would have to pick him to beat Joshua too. Now, Joshua has a better. It's a different fight between him and Joshua because Joshua throws his punches straighter. Joshua is a better boxer than Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But Joshua is not that mobile. And, can he catch up with Fury? Will he be able to catch up and trap Fury? You know what I'm saying? Fury is a big. See, this is why I always said that Wilder is a small heavyweight. I said this. I said if he fight a heavyweight that gets physical with him, he can have problems, man. And that's what Fury did. Fury subtly, he was doing those little subtle things in the clinches. He'll lean on Wilder. He was squeezing Wilder arms. He was doing, yeah. I mean, but yeah, look, that's what the bigger man's supposed to do. The bigger man, if you're going to be the bigger man when you get in the ring, ain't no sense of you being bigger if you're not going to use the size advantage that you have. You might as well use it. You're big. You bigger than the guy than the other guy. I think Wilder need to gain at least 15 more pounds. Wilder need to, if they have a rematch, Wilder better come in there like 220, 225. He better not come in there no 212 again, 215. Because Wilder said something that was very interesting. He said Fury doesn't hit hard. He said Fury he hits me. He hit me hard because he's a bigger man and he felt the weight behind Fury's punch. That's what he said. He said I felt that weight behind his punch. Yeah, because that's a big dude. That's a big grizzly dude that you fighting. And as the rounds go on, and as he leaned on you round after round, shit, you get tired. I'm surprised that Wilder had the power to knock him down in the 12th round the way he did. And that was a textbook jab, blind the man. Wilder blind Fury with the jab, threw the right hand, and then cleaned him up with the hook. That was beautiful. That was textbook. To me, that's the best jab, right hand, clean up hook I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot of boxing. I'm talking about the jab. I mean the right hand and the left hook with power. I'm not just saying in combination. I seen some good combination. I seen that in combination, but I never seen it with power like that. And he cleaned that out. Look, man, I'm still trying to figure out how that man got up, man. I keep on looking at that round 12. I know Showtime. I don't know if y'all seen Showtime got on there when Wilder knocked Fury down in the 12th round. And Fury just, I mean, I used to look at my uncle. My uncle used to sleep with his eyes open, man. And that was some weird stuff when I first seen that. And it looked like that's how Fury looked. He looked like he was asleep with his eyes open. And then all of a sudden he just came to. I'm like, man, what the heck? How in the world did he get up from that, man? Because Wilder not only hit him with the right hand, he put his body into the right hand. And then he torqued his waist off the hook. I mean, so both of them was with full power. How that man got up, I don't know how that man got up. I can't even tell you, man. That man got a chin, boy. That man got a heart. He got a heart of a lion, boy. That's a lion heart right there. It kind of remind me. I don't know if y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the film because it runs. It show people. I mean, boxing channels have shown it time and time again. When you seen Frazier jump off his foot and hit Ali with that left hook, and Ali neck like it looked like it was broke. It looked like it broke, and Ali fell and got up on the count of two. Man, that's a man right there, boy. It takes some heart, boy, to get up from that, boy. And Frazier put his whole body into it. He leaped off the canvas. If you see it in slow motion, both his feet are off the canvas. He put his whole body into that left hook, boy. and Ali got up at the count of two. So don't tell me Ali ain't the greatest fighter of all times, man. I don't even want to get on that because that's another video. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, and then Eddie Hearn said something that was slick too. This is what Eddie Hearn said. He said most of these heavyweights out here maybe got 6 months, 12 months left in their careers. He said, man, Joshua got 6 years left. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that mean. I don't know if he's trying to say that Joshua can still wait a little while before he fight Fury or Wilder. I don't know if it means that, but that's what he said. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. But you know, man, you can't really take these promoters serious. I don't get mad at these promoters, man. These promoters are what they are. They're promoters. They supposed to promote their fighters. They supposed to talk great about their fighter. You know, you can be a Bob Arum when Mayweather with you. You can say when Ali with you, you can say Ali is the best you ever seen. When Mayweather with you can say Mayweather the best you ever seen. Then you get Pacquiao, you can say Pacquiao is the best you ever seen. Then he had De La Hoya. De La Hoya is great to him. And then now he got Lomachenko, and he say is nothing. He never seen nothing like Lomachenko, even though I seen fighters better than Lomachenko. I seen Pernell Whitaker. I have seen great fighters. Shoot, Terrence Crawford to me better than Lomachenko. But Lomachenko is great though. Lomachenko can fight, man. I ain't taking nothing away from Lomachenko, but he's not nothing I never seen before. But like I said, that's a promoter's job. A promoter is supposed to help promote his fighter. You know what I'm saying? To me, nowadays, fighters should be able to promote themselves because of this social media stuff. To me, it shouldn't be no reason why a fighter should not promote himself properly. It's to me now, you shouldn't wait for your promoter to promote you. You have to promote yourself. And you have the avenue to promote yourself. So when the fighters say, I'm not getting my credit, I'm not popular, then that's on you. You should be able to popularize yourself, man, nowadays. You know, back then, you know, it was on the promoter mostly to go from town to town, hang up flyers, talk about his fighter and all this stuff. But now, yeah, the promoter can do that for you, but you got to do your leg work too. But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to talk about, man. I wanted to get on here and talk about that Amir Khan Crawford fight, which most likely is going to happen because Khan, it looked like I don't understand why Khan don't want to fight Kell Brook. I mean, yeah, Kell Brook got some power. The way Amir Khan was talking that day when they was sitting down in one of those UK interviews, and Amir Khan was saying how he was beating Kell Brook up in sparring. Kell Brook was like, yeah, but I was young. You know, I think Kell Brook is like, 2-3 years younger than Amir Khan. So when a guy is like 19 and you're like 15 and y'all sparring, that's a big maturity difference. When a 19-year-old is sparring a 15-year-old. So if Kell Brook was like 16 and let's say Amir Khan was 19, that's a big disparity. So yeah, of course if you 19 years old, you real good and the 16-year-old real good, you better handle that 16-year-old. And you better be handling them. But, you know, I mean, I know Amir Khan don't want to lose to Kell Brook because right now, Amir Khan is probably, I think he does have Kell Brook on popularity in the UK. And Amir Khan if he lose that fight, that's it. So I think Amir Khan trying to hold on to that card, and that's going to be the last card he ever play in his career. I mean, I think that's what he's trying to do. I think that's because he want Kell Brook to come down to 147, and Kell Brook wants to fight at 154. Y'all can come in the middle. Y'all can fight at 150, man. 3 pounds from 147 and 4 pounds from 154. Y'all can come in at 150.5. I mean, somewhere up in there. Or 150, man. Just 150. Just come in at 150. I know Eddie Hearn said if Kell Brook win this fight, he becomes my dude's mandatory at 154. He becomes what's Jarrett Hurd's mandatory. He better not fight no goddamn Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd will beat the crap out of Kell Brook. I I heard Brook is coming back to. Okay, if he coming back to 147, then he should be able to fight Amir Khan at 147, no problem. He said he don't want to fight Amir Khan at 147. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. If he's gonna come back to 147, then come back and fight Amir Khan at 147 because I think that's the hang up. The weight is the hang up between them two. That's what Eddie Hearn said. Eddie Hearn said the only thing that's holding that Kell Brook Amir Khan fight back is the weight. They are negotiating over the weight, and if Kell Brook is deciding to come back to 147, just fight the man at 147 then. Oh, his next fight is at 154, and yeah, Hurd will be Hurd to beat the crap out of Brook, man. Beat the hell out of Brook. Walk Brook down and stop Brook. So I don't know really what I don't even know what Brook is doing at 147 if he's not going to really is he just stepping his toe in 147 or is he gonna fight some good people at 154? Because if you're not gonna fight anybody good at 154, you might as well go back down to 147 and fight some prominent names. I mean, that's just my take on it, man. Let me get up out of here, man. I had to go to my son game, man. I'm gonna get hey y'all. Hey, thanks for coming around, y'all. Thanks for coming. Brook is a broken man. Yeah, he got two broken eye sockets. Two broken eye. But I think it's an even fight because Khan's weak chin, versus Kell Brooks, you know, bad eyes. So I guess that makes it even. That makes it a pretty, decent fight. It's a good fight because the people in the UK been waiting for that fight for a long time. That's probably like their version of Pacquiao Mayweather. They've been waiting on the fight for about 5 or 6 years now. So that's their version of that. I thought that Kell Brook and Amir Khan could have got the most out of that fight when Amir Khan came up to 147, won a couple fights, and Kell Brook had beat Sean Porter. To me, that was the time to make that fight. They should have made that fight then. That fight would have been hot. That fight would have been explosive. Now that's before Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo, and that was before Kell Brook got his eyes messed up. Because, quiet as Kell Brook should have fought. He should have went on and fought Jesse Vargas. He was worried about Jesse Vargas getting more money than him. But see, he should have looked at the long game. The long game was he could have captured another welterweight title. That would have put him in the driver's seat as being the best welterweight at that time. And he could have pulled all the other welterweights possibly to the UK to fight him. Because Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, now those guys were very vocal of being undisputed. And in order to be undisputed, they would have had to fight Kell Brook. And Kell Brook could have had a good case of saying, well, I got 2 titles. I went to America. I won 2 titles. Y'all have to come over here and fight me. See, he didn't look at the long game. He was trying to count Jesse Vargas' pockets, trying to count his pockets instead of saying, okay, you're going to get more money than me right now. I'm going to beat you. And then that's going to up my stock. And then I'm going to have 2 titles, and I'm going to demand more money. Because when I go to the negotiation table with an Earl Spence, or I go to the well, at that time, it was Keith Thurman. If I go to the negotiation table with Keith Thurman, and we can talk about, hey, I need to make more money, you need to make more money. I believe at that time, Keith Thurman only had 1 title. So yeah, Kell Brook would have had the negotiation power. But no. He had to count that man's money. And then I think Eddie Hearn convinced him, hey, you can make more money fighting Golovkin. Because the Golovkin and Chris Eubank Jr. fight fell through. Because in that fight, it was the same thing. Eubank Jr. was counting Golovkin pockets, and he wanted more money. So, Eddie Hearn was caught in the pickle. So he said, hey, Kell Brook, you can make such and such money. You can make the money you want if you fight Golovkin. And he took it. I mean, I'm not I'm not you know saying it was a bad thing that he moved up and challenged himself at 160 because, like I said, other 147 pounders did it. But to me, he should have went on and fought Jesse Vargas. He should have beat Jesse Vargas because that Golovkin fight, if he wanted to move up and fight Golovkin, he could have did that at any time. Because trust me, Golovkin would have took that fight a year after that. But hey, we all make our choices, man. Then he got his eye socket broke. Then he took all that time off for the heel, went in the ring with Spence and got the other one broke. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't even know. I know. I don't know what the rules are, but I guess as long as his eyes heal, it's all right for him to fight. But that man is fighting with. I guess he got two plates now. I know he said they had to take his eyeball out and put a plate in. Maybe they put a plate in this one. I don't know how bad it was. But yeah, man. I just wanted to come back and talk about that, man. Hey, good looking out, y'all. Red Glove, Militant, AZ, Zone, L LDD 95, Hype Low. Good looking out, y'all. Coming through. I'm out.